Hey there, you found Grandpa's Songbook. Hey, you grandfolks out there, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, this channel is for you. Songs you heard in your youth or childhood that you loved, but you don't hear anymore, you're gonna find them here. My name is Justin Starkweather. Many wonderful songs I grew up with are disappearing, and I want to make them vivid again for everyone, but especially for people whose memories, like mine, are full of songs that they love. My 84-year-old voice will sing them enthusiastically and possibly even in tune. Okay, let's go. Grandpa's Songbook is your channel. Okay, here we are at Reel 5. I usually try to mix up the age of the songs, some really early ones with some late ones and so forth. But today we're going to try and mix up the quality of the songs. Not that there's going to be some good ones and some bad ones. Hopefully they'll all be good, but they're going to be a different in style. You're going to get a classic ballad. You're going to get a snappy novelty tune, a cowboy song, and you're going to get a haunting tune from a Broadway show. These things are taken from a 27-year period beginning in 1922 to 1949. So that's not such a big span of time, but some different types of things. Hope you enjoy them. I'm going to have some fun singing them. Hope you'll have some fun listening. Al Jolson was basically a vaudeville performer, and he made this song famous, partly by making peculiar train whistles with his mouth. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. 1922, Toot, toot, tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, don't cry. The choo-choo train that takes me so far from you, no words can tell how sad it makes me. Kiss me, tootsie, and then do it over again. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, you will know I'm in jail. Toot, toot, tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, don't cry. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Toot, toot, tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, don't cry. The choo-choo train that takes me so far from you, no words can tell how sad it makes me. Kiss me, tootsie, and then do it over again. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, you will know I'm in jail. Toot, toot, tootsie, don't cry. Toot, toot, tootsie, goodbye. Toot, toot, tootsie, goodbye. 1939. Vera Lynn made this song famous. It's a good example of how songs get mixed up in our precious memories. Margaret Thatcher loved this song. It meant something very special to her. And she used to sing it every time she went for lunch at the Ritz, which is mentioned in the song. She used to stand at the piano and sing this song. A Nightingale Sang in Barclay Square. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. Angels were dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Barclay Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Barclay Square. The moon that lingered over London town Poor old moon, he wore a frown. How could he know that we were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of the town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And when we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Barclay Square. The streets of the town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And when we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Barclay Square. This song was written in 1934 by Cole Porter for Roy Rogers. Remember him and his horse Trigger? Cole Porter usually wrote classic ballads, but this one was special. It was a request of Roy Rogers, and it's been called one of the best 100 Western songs ever written. Don't Fence Me In. Wildcat Kelly, looking mighty pale, sitting by the sheriff's side, when the sheriff said, "You have to go to jail." Wildcat raised his head and cried, "Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Oh, please, Mr. Sheriff, don't fence me in. In 1949, Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote the smash hit musical South Pacific, based on Michener's book of the same name. In the book, Michener talks about a legend of an island that you could see but you could never reach. It was a mystical island where all happiness was possible. So this legend was included in the musical South Pacific and the song that you're about to hear, Balihai. Most people live on a lonely island, lost in the middle of a foggy sea. Most people long for another island where they know they will like to be. Balihai may call you any night, any day. In your heart you'll hear it calling, come away, come away. Balihai will whisper in the wind of the sea, here am I, your special island, come to me, come to me. your own special island, your own special dreams bloom on the hillside and shine in the streams. If you try, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Balihai, 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 Balihai. Well, there we are. Reel 5 is done. And I want to remind you that Reels 1 to 4 are out there in YouTube, and there's some good stuff on there. I want you to hear it if you like this. You'll enjoy the others. And by the way, you should subscribe if you enjoy them. And also, please email me if you want to. Very easy. Grandpasongbook@gmail.com. Enough for now. You guys take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.